So I thought I'd make a little video here. These are my three dogs on the right. The Springer bitch, the black and white Springer dog, black and white German pointer, and then this liver and white dog has been in for some residential training over the past 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks. Main problem with him was that he was chasing game. He wasn't honouring the flush, and second to that, he was just, through no fault of his own, he's been made to be ball obsessed, and he's a bit noisy. You won't be able to train that out of him, but since he's come to me, he's a lot quieter than what he was. So I just wanted to show you this little drill that I do with the dogs probably most days, maybe 4 or 5 days a week, and it's great because they have to really listen into their name. They have to use mental restraint to watch the other dogs going and picking a retrieve, and also works on their marking abilities. So it's a great exercise if you're working a team of dogs and you want to go picking up. So all I do is throw a retrieve out. Because this dog on the left, his name's Harry, because he is still learning the rules, so to speak, I'm going to give the dogs just a reminder on the stop whistle, although they've all been sat up. Ivy out. She's away for the retrieve. Obviously the other dogs haven't reacted because they've not heard their name. She's still quite young. I think she's 8 months now. She's gone past that retrieve, but she's actually working the wind back in, so that's fine. As you've probably seen in some of my other videos, whenever she's in the right area, I'll give her a little hunt command. There, there. Harry. Yeah, this dog's quite noisy if you don't stay on top of him. Like I say, compared to whenever he came into me, he's doing really, really well. And the fact that he's willing to lie down there, that shows the state of mind that he's in. Wouldn't say he's relaxed, as you can see, he's still alert, he's still a bit shaking and stuff, but that type of dog is quite stubborn. It could be a bit independent. You need to be firm with him. You just need to stay on top of him all the time. If you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. She's really struggling to find this here, but she's holding that area, hunting it. I'll just maybe walk in so you can see it a bit better. Again, all on that sit and just the one stop whistle. The dogs are just sat there. Obviously if you were out picking up or something and you needed to walk away from them, you can maybe just give them another reminder. But again, if you've trained them properly, it's right in front of me here. If you train them properly, then you shouldn't have any issues. There. I'll just show you this. This is actually sat really deep in the grass, and there's probably no scent coming off that. The wind's on my back here. Little to no scent coming off that, and I think that's why this dog's struggling here. Obviously she's young, her marking abilities aren't great, although they're getting better. There, good girl, leave, good girl. See again, you look from some earlier videos, just straight into hand. I don't make her sit at this stage. That can all come later on once we've done this thousands of times, and I know that she's going to deliver the hand. Ivy, sit her back up. So again, for me, the word sit, hand signal, and the stop whistle all mean the same thing. This black and white dog, he has a tendency to creep. Wallace. He does have a tendency to creep, but he's such an honest dog, and I've been working him since he's 9 months old. He's nearly 4 years old now. I just know he won't run in. He actually sits to the flush automatically now without a stop whistle. So I mean, he does creep. It's not really ideal, but it's one of these things that once your dog is, as you would say, trained, you've got them where you want them for what you want to do, I sort of don't have to be too hard on him for that. If I wanted to, I could tidy it up, but he's just such a good dog all round that you pick your battles. Anyway, I'll put another retrieve out here. Clover. See, mental restraint, listening for their names. In particular, this dog. And she has had lots of retrieving issues in the past. Leave. Yeah. Hey. Sit. But you can see, again, I think she is 4 years old. Is she? I can't remember, to be honest, but she's around 4 years old. And again, that's what I'm saying. You can polish that delivery up and you can get them sitting at a later stage. Whereas with the young pup here, like this one in the middle, she's still 8 months old. As long as she's bringing the retrieve back to my hand, I don't really care. I mean, it's personal preference and stuff, but I'd rather just use my time training other aspects. Again, we can do stuff like drop a little retrieve in front of them. I've actually only got one dummy with me today, but you can build a little bit of steadiness in here, throw dummies around them tennis balls. Again, just making them all sit off that one command. Yes, they did have that reminder at the start, but it's still essentially all the same command. So I'll put another retrieve out. Wallace. So this dog Harry, he's been made to be completely obsessed with the tennis ball, and actually my advice to his owner going forward would be just to never show him a tennis ball again in his life. There's no benefit to him. Yes, do the dummy work, leave. See, again, there's another older dog just sitting for the retrieve. Didn't push it when he was younger, and now he just does it with a little hand signal. But yeah, he just doesn't need to see another tennis ball because he literally just loses himself. He's a really nice looking dog. He's actually quite chilled, but he just needs to know the rules, and he needs to have a consistent, firm approach in life. So because he's sitting lovely, and I didn't do this in the first week, but since he's sitting lovely, I'm going to send him Harry. Again, his marking abilities aren't great, but even in the few weeks that I've had him, you can see he's getting so much better at it. Hey, Harry! Good boy. Sit. Hey, what are you doing? Pup just needs a little reminder there. These two were actually getting their names confused at the start. I think it's my accent and the Y at the end, the E sound that they were listening to. So that was an interesting little learning curve. Again, I'll maybe just drop one in front of him. Again, to start with, like, this is night and day compared to whenever he came to me. Like, yes, he was sort of steady, and I think his owner had done some of this steadiness drills and dropping retrieves and stuff in front of him. But he was just getting so excited, and you can actually see that, yeah, he's still alert and he's still keen for the retrieve, but look, he's super relaxed. He's lying down, he's waiting for the next command. I'm going to put one over this wall. Ivy out. You see the other brown and white Springer here, he twitched because of his name. But again, that mental restraint. Hey, what are you doing, boy? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hold. Hold. Leave. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So, sorry, fingers in the way. Recording this on my phone, as you can probably tell, so it's quite difficult. But yeah, you can see the excitement just got the better of him there, and To be honest, I've not really had to be too firm with him. Whenever he's chased game, yeah, we've had to put a really firm stop whistle into him. I'll try and do another video on that later on. We've had him out twice today on game, and he's been steady to the flush, although he's not really that hard a hunting dog. So all in all, in sort of just over 2 weeks, he's really come on very well. I actually had him out at my shoot on Saturday, and he sat on peg, and yeah, he didn't really do that much wrong, to be honest. Put another one out. Clover. Shut up, you. It's him just whinging a bit. Leaf, good gear. Hey. So, yes, that's just to show you what we've been up to the past couple of weeks. It's actually the first dog that we've had in for residential training for a number of weeks at a time, but he's coming on great. I suppose I should have really done a before video, but honestly the dog was just besides himself, and I just wanted to get on top of him to start with. But yeah, these are the sort of drills that I do on most days. Like I say, gets the dog engaging their brain, gets them working for you and with you. And we'll try and get a little video maybe later in the week of Harry out hunting some game up and show you him being steady to the flush, all being well.